Hello everyone, Air here, and in this video is important to me. As a free-to-play, it's very important. So first I'm going to compare the difference of Constellation 5 and Constellation 6. So currently I have her at Constellation 5. I got her like so many times during the summon, and from 1 to 5, and it made slight difference. And I also made a how to build Fischl guide. So I did not really recommend this set, but how do I say it? My main set, she used to be my main DPS, but I switched out a lot of her gears to other heroes because, for example, Razor now is my main DPS, so he has the better equipment with something like these, like crit rate, crit damage. So it's pretty crazy. But Fischl is kind of like a support role in my team now, and I don't use her as often because I have built Ningguang as well for projectile. So anyhow, so before I recommend a new set, so the constellation does change, does affect how you want to build her. For right now, I think if you're at constellation 1, 2, 3, you still want to build her as much attack as possible. Well, attack, crit rate, and crit damage, and some physical damage. So you don't really need to worry about building her with electro damage bonus, because she, like, the bird doesn't stay up for too long, and her attack is crazy at C1. She attacks as fast as a machine gun. But when it comes to C4 and C6, C4 you need to start changing his gear, because just regular, like, just building a lot of attack, stacking attack on her is not as strong anymore. And I'll elaborate later, but now let's compare her C5 to C6. So I won't unlock C6 yet. I'm able to buy it from the shop here. Right here, because she's in store and I have enough. I've been thinking I should get her, but you know what? I'm just gonna get it over with, because I have channeling at C6 already. It's crazy good. So I'm very curious how good she'll be at Constellation 6. Okay, so I'll just choose a domain to test her attack from C5 to C6. So level 80, she's still currently C5. Right here, just to show you guys. So my gear, I won't change any of my gear. If you look at the stats here, this is stats, remember it? My crit rate is pretty poor. Okay, so later I'll ascend her to C6 so you guys can see the difference. Okay, let's shoot something. Now you can see it shoots super fast with C1, and the attack, the highest I get is around 4100 when it crits. And then Electro is pretty good, around like 7k, 8k. I'm telling you, C6, this build is not optimal. Okay, now I'm going to turn her to C6 and then we'll see the damage comparison. Okay guys, the moment of truth. Very excited. This is going to be my second C6 character. If you guys are new to my channel, I only use 4 stars hero, excluding the main character. I consider the main character with no stars, but everyone's like, oh, he or she is a 5 star or whatever. The main character is free. So I'm going to buy this. So expensive, but I'm going to do it. Damn, here we go. This is my first time buying a hero from the store. Xiangling, I got it from Summon. Oh, so I got 2 of those back, so that's good. Oh, okay, I didn't know you can only buy it once, which means even if you have enough of these glitter, you can't buy like 6 of them. Okay, I just know that. Okay, so now I will have to go back and unlock. Alrighty. Okay, so Constellation 6 extends the duration of Oz presence on the field by 2 seconds, which means if you do your elemental skill or elemental burst, the bird is going to be out for 2 extra seconds. Additionally, Oz attacks with your active character when present, dealing 30% of Fischl's attack electro damage. Now let's go into actual battle and see what's going to happen. Okay, so now this is the C6 Fischl. with the same stats and same artifact. So let's compare the difference. Like you can see, this is exactly the same because the Constellation 6 increases the bird's presence. So the damage is the same, but you can see that the bird is hitting so quickly. Look at that. Whenever I attack, the birds attack. Now I'll try this again. Look at that. It's attacking with me, and it's insane. So it's basically C1 but on steroid. Look at that. So that was insane. I'm so glad I actually made the choice to make the decision to upgrade her to Constellation 6. Like you can see, it's insane now, right? So the bird is attacking with me at the same pace, same speed of my normal attack. So what is the best build? Alright guys, so now let's talk about her best build when she becomes C6. Again, at C4, you can already invest into this set. So what's the best set? This is the best set. Soothing Thunder, no doubt, hands down, is the best set when she reaches C6, and I'll explain why. So if you look at this here, she does get physical damage. She mainly uses physical damage, especially at C1. I think C1 with 2 pieces of Bloodstained Chivalry is good. And this one is also good because it increases her attack by 18%, Gladiator. But Gladiator is a little bit rare. You can always save it for your polearm, claymore, and sword user instead. But nonetheless, it's a very good set. Like 2 set is good. But overall, they even combine, their damage cannot get as high as Soothing Thunder when it comes to 4P set at Constellation 6, and I'll explain why. So 2P set is like whatever, kind of suck. Electro resist increased by 40%. So this is for people who get hit by electro attack all the time. Maybe you can't dodge it, then that will help you survive. But 4P set changes everything at C6. Increases damage. Okay, so increases damage overall. It's not increases attack. It's not about increases attack of electro damage. So increases damage overall from Fischl against opponents affected by electro by 35%. So at C6, as you saw earlier, whenever I summon the bird, whoever Fischl targets, the bird also targets the same opponent, and the bird will shoot electro laser, which means whoever I am targeting right now will be affected by electro. Which means overall everyone's attack of Fischl, the bird, and herself will increase by 35%. Now that includes her charge shot. Her charge shot is electro charge shot. That will also be increased by 35%. Her elemental skill will be increased by 35%. Her elemental burst also will be increased by 35%. So this is everything of her attack increases by 35%. So again, this one here is only by physical damage, which means if you do a charge shot, it's not relevant. If you do a lot of regular attack, that's relevant, but that doesn't help the bird. So if you do Gladiator set, this helps everything as a whole, but 18% is not as good as 35%. So the Thunder Soothing is as good as a full set of, this is equivalent to a full set of Gladiator for Fischl only. Well, I can't say that because Lisa can probably use that too, but like for Fischl is really good as a Gladiator set for Fischl, the Thunder Soothing. So if the user of this artifact uses sword, claymore, polearm, increases their normal attack damage by 35%, and that's only normal attack damage, which means the Gladiator set, when you use elemental skill or elemental burst, that doesn't count of that damage increases by 35%. But the Thunder Soothing, it's every single thing as long as it's affected by electro, which at C6, Fischl can do that almost at a 80%. Well, only downtime when elemental skill and burst are in cooldown. Then you probably can't do that, but you probably can switch her out. But the cooldown is not that long because the bird's active time increased by 2 seconds, which means now your cooldown is basically decreased by 2 seconds. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope this is helpful. This is all based on my opinion, but on paper and without building the set yet, it just makes so much sense. Unfortunately, I don't have enough resources to build a full Thunder Soothing set, but I do have the really good... Okay, I can show you guys what I've been farming recently. Let's see here. Like, I have this. Oh, not this one here. Gosh. Oh, I have this here, so it's really good. This is for the Thunder Soother. And then I have this here, which is also really good. And then I have this one. It's physical damage. I don't really like it. I'm hoping to get one that's electro damage bonus of this set, and then that'll be great. And then I got one of these here, crit damage, attack, or I also have crit rate here, and I have one basically of crit damage, and I have one of crit rate as well, Thunder Soothing, I think. Oh, right here. So I have crit rate and some elemental mastery. I have some crit rate with crit damage. So these are all really worth investing. So I will, if you guys are interested, I will make a video of when this is fully built, and then yeah, you can see the comparison. And weapon wise, I'm still using Rust. Rust is good. It increases normal attack damage by 40%, but it doesn't really, there's a contradiction when it comes to that, because that increases normal attack damage by 40%. I don't know how that will how it's gonna work, is the Thunder Soothing 4 set is a full damage 35%, and there's only normal damage. So my normal attack, I don't know how much will be increased. So I was very fortunate, I think a month ago when Dragon Spine came out, I did get the 5-star here, Skyward Harp, and this is hands down her best bow as well. Crit damage by 20%, hits crit damage and crit rate increases. So I'll be using this as well. So yeah, I kept saying so. Look forward to my video when she's fully built. Hope this video helps, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.